Okay, so this is my far wall in my living room. And that's where I keep my buttons. Hold on, let me show you. Aha! There it is. But there's another layer, isn't there? That's the cat protector, the cardboard there. Let me show you. And there it is. All the DVDs and VHS. Yes, I'm that old. And all of the buttons. This is how I keep my buttons. Okay. As you see, the button capes are down below. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 button capes. It's technically 6.5, the half of one that goes on my walker. These are how I keep my buttons, these trays. So you notice that some are longer than others. And they are, let me grab the shorter one so I can turn it around easier. They are this. Come on, come into focus. Oh, goodness, with my hands. Hold on. Let me do it like this. So I can use 2 hands and try and get this into focus. There we go. These are the 12-inch, the shorter ones, and they fit about 50 buttons. Notice how they slide, kind of roll left and right? A lot of times I will store them like this, where there's one more row to the one side. That keeps them from sliding left and right. And in the long ones, I can keep about 60, and in the short ones, about 50. Now, because of how I put the shelf up, if you look in here, sometimes I can't quite get these to go all the way back. And so it seems like I probably need the shorter ones now. Because sometimes, like this is, yeah, it doesn't quite want to go as far back as it could. And then see how that moved. And I probably need more shorter ones now. So I have them organized with television and labeled. Most of them are labeled. I just redid the labels the other day. See, the DW is Doctor Who. All of those are Doctor Who, starting from here. Doctor Who. All of that is Doctor Who. And then it continues through the rest of the alphabet. Dollhouse, Firefly, Firefly 3. And then the second row is still TV. Game of Thrones. And TV goes to the end of TV where animated is. And then I even have some in a bag because I ran out of trays. And then I have Marvel MCU movies. These are movies now. Marvel MCU, DC superheroes, Star Wars, Narnia, Harry Potter, various movies. And I have a bag of bags. And then down here, some Dr. Horrible. All of that's Dr. Horrible. I just haven't relabeled it. The Guild, some music, like AC/DC, TV, miscellaneous personalities. Spoiler alert, that's a personality. George Takei, Eddie Izzard. Me-oriented, that would be the Button Lady buttons. Comic book, just comic book. DC Comics, cars, and voting. I had a series of buttons once. It's all about the car, wherever there's like famous car. And various voting buttons, which are like Hamilton, for instance. You know, various other TV shows or movies where you have a main character and you say, you take the 2 main characters and say like Baggins Gamgee for 2024, things like that. Miscellaneous. Oh, I have a miscellaneous. Geeky. Some more miscellaneous. Hamilton, Thrones. Those are all plays. And on the very bottom row, starting to the middle, because I have a pocket chart, a teacher's pocket chart two of them over here that I used to display buttons on when I took them to conventions to sell sometimes. Then I have my Lord of the Rings buttons. Lord of the Rings, and then Hobbit. And then over here I have a tray of buttons I've cut out, but I haven't pressed yet. Here's some more that I've cut out, but haven't pressed. Some more in bags that I've cut out, but I haven't pressed. And that's how I keep my buttons.